So today we'll be speaking to Aaryan, who's a first year NTU student in Singapore, who's currently studying chemical and biomolecular engineering. So Aaryan, to start off, can you tell us more about how you went through the application process of applying to NTU, and what tips do you have for students currently in high school who are really interested in chemical or biomolecular engineering?
Okay, so first I'll just talk about what exactly my course entails. So even though it says chemical and biomolecular engineering, the core of the course is still engineering. So the majority of it still will be a lot of heavy math and physics, but some of the application courses will be in biology side, or most mainly on the biomolecular side, and then on the chemistry side, such as pharma or plant processes such as gas and oil. So, like I said, don't think that it's going to be a lot of chemistry and biology. Like, even in my first year, I've only done one course on chemistry and one course on biology, and everything else has been math and physics. Additionally, with this as a second major, I do take data analytics, but for data analytics courses, they only start year two onwards, year two, and then mostly they're taken in year three and year four. Now, me being a Singaporean student, I went through the local stream, but for people who are applying, let's say like international students, now NTU is moving heavily towards more of like a holistic approach where they ask you to fill up questions. I think they require to submit essays. So they are moving towards and they are prioritizing aptitude based applications. So I think your base results still need to be good. If I'm not wrong, you do require like an A in math, physics, and either chemistry or biology. I think that's the during my time of application, those were the minimum course requirements. So I think you need to have that as a good base, and then with some good aptitude, like maybe you can talk about in your essay, show some interest in the course that you're applying to. So it can be like you doing some maybe like Coursera courses, or maybe uh showing some like online webinars. I know like in 11th, 12th grade, it's not that easy getting an internship because let's be honest, we do not have much technical skills. And what I would like to say is that if you do get into the course, I would say that it is quite a academically heavy course, and there is a lot of rigor. So when you do come into it, I would say that it's very important that from first year onwards, you need to be consistent. I mean, you can have fun. You can do a lot of co-curricular stuff and do things outside, but I think it is really important to be consistent so like things don't pile up in the future.
Sounds great. And you also mentioned building technical skills for internships and other opportunities. So, what are some opportunities you've been able to take up, or what are some opportunities students can take up when they're in university at NTU to build those skills? I know a lot of student clubs and things you can do to enhance your profile when applying to jobs. But what are some things you recommend students to do as they enter university, and what are some of the things they can do outside the classroom?
Okay, so now like everyone knows that like the job markets are like pretty competitive. So I think that co-curriculars are really important for you to stand out. Usually there are like two majority routes that like chemical and biomolecular engineering students take. They can you A lot of them either go into like the business facing side like consulting and things like this, or there are a lot of people who are in the back end side like working in labs, working in plants. So you want to maybe get a rough gauge of which one you're interested in. So I'll talk about both. So for me, I'm more interested in the business side. So my co-curricular activities like a consulting club. So I've joined a consulting club which teaches me things outside my engineering curriculum to prepare me for the workplace. And getting an internship in year one is not impossible. I would say is hard. So you do need to stand out from other applicants. And so yeah, you just need to build slight build I think a bit more unique skills. And then it's not that common also that first year students join a lot of clubs also. So I don't recommend joining like a lot of clubs. I would say that join like one to two clubs which are really interested in, and then focus more on that. And then if you're focused more on like the research side or like the back end side of it, then there are a lot of like a research clubs. You can even do like a 1 year research project. It's called Eureka, but that's only in year two. And then you need to be in, if I'm not wrong, the top 15% of the cohort in year one, and then you're onboarded for a research project. So there are a lot of opportunities for co-curricular co-curricular activities on both sides in NTU. So I think whatever you like, and there's no like how should I say restrictions that okay, if you're only in engineering, you can only join engineering related. If you're interested in like coding, you can join like coding clubs. If you're interested in like banking and finance, they have banking and finance clubs, investment banking, like all these type of things. So you can join something that complements engineering as well. And yeah, I think that will be good enough to boost your portfolio.
Perfect. I think that's some great advice for incoming students who are looking to get into university and also get into the field you're studying in. So thank you so much for your time and all the best.
No worries, Sean. Thank you.